So I'm fairly consistent about the way I train, particularly in the first few days of the week. On Mondays is nearly always a 5 mile run, followed by an upper body strength session. Tuesday is far more around a cross training session, which will be mainly focused on the core, and I'll finish off with doing a leg session on a Tuesday. Wednesday, usually like to play golf in the evenings if the weather's nice and particularly in the summer. Thursday night I play football. If I'm not playing football, I might do another core session, or I might go for another run and do some strength afterwards. And then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it totally depends on when I'm playing golf or whether there's a football match on I'm attending, and I'll fit another session in around that. So the end of the week's fairly fluid. The beginning of the week is very, very consistent. So I started off with my sort of usual 5 mile run today, or 8.1 kilometres for those people that speak different languages to me. A little bit slow, and I've been doing recently, a bit disappointed. I've been going around 34, 40 the last sort of couple of weeks. Just felt a little bit slow and tired today, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine. It's still a pretty good time, so I'm happy with that. So here's my watch. I'm claiming 398 calories for the run. 35, 36 on there. I always forget to turn the watch off, jump off the treadmill and forget to press it. Seems a lot of calories, but well, you either believe it or you don't you, with these watches and stuff. So here's some new strength machines they brought into Bisham Abbey recently, which I've started to use. You use an app, so you tap the machine and it tells you what you did last week, what you should be doing this week, and it gradually improves you and makes you work a bit harder. I'm actually really liking them. I used to use free weights all the time, but I think it's actually really pretty cool. I love the way it just sort of pushes you and progresses you. When I finished that, it's all upper strength today. So there were four sets on these, and then I went downstairs and did some flying machines, and I also did some curls, some arm curls, etc. So yeah, all upper body today. Bit of a late start trying to squeeze it all in between all your work meetings and whatnot. So rather than going down to 12, I ended up going at about 4, 3 or 4 something. But it's 5 o'clock now, so time for my lunch stroke tea, first meal of the day. Mexican style bean soup, about 360 calories in there. And then I bought these chicken thighs from Lidl the other day, 109 calories per 100 grams. So I put in 179, about 200 calories worth in there. I'm going to lob in a load of chili flakes. Here we go, on the top. There we go. And then I'm going to throw it in the microwave for 3 or 4 minutes, heat it all up, and that will be absolutely delicious. I'll show you when it's ready. Speak to you in a minute. Right, so that's now done. 550 calories and 50 grams of protein. Look at all that chicken in there. Absolutely delicious. Huge portion of food there for 500 calories, so you can't go wrong. I'm now going to go and eat it. Now, because I ate so late, I was really struggling to build up an appetite for later in the evening. So I found a bit of Mel's leftover salmon fillet, which I had 80 grams, 186 calories, with a bit of salad with it. And then a little bit later on, I had one of my favourite things I normally have for breakfast, which is Weetabix with protein shake and some milk, about 100 calories of milk. So again, about 328 calories in there, with about 20 or 25 grams of protein or something. So I forced those down a little bit later on. So when I'm recording the food, this is the app I use, My Fitness Pal, completely free of charge, downloaded from the App Store. You can just go in there and add all of your food. You put your metrics in there to start off, the calories, your targets, etc. You put it all into your settings. It does all the work for you. You can scan the barcode on foods. If it doesn't come up, you can type it in and search for it. If it doesn't come up, you just simply make it up and put the details in yourself from what you see. Then you click the button, you'll see this part here is showing you this is the food I put in for which I just showed you earlier for my soup and my chicken. That's all in there now. If you scroll to the bottom, there's a button called Nutrition. You press Nutrition, and it brings up all your metrics for the day. So you can see in there the protein that's involved. Really, really brilliant app, completely free of charge. Just download it and use it. So day one complete, 1,250 calories, only 96 grams of protein in total, but I did the 10,700 steps. Bit of a slower start than I wanted to, sort of food and protein wise, but that's absolutely fine. The good news is this is the last of the longer videos. Now I sort of explained everything. All I'm going to be showing from now on is basically a quick snapshot of the results. So every few days, so it should be much quicker and less of me to endure. And I'm also going to get my hair cut because it's looking very long. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will catch up again in the next couple of days.